The fairy tale is crumbling, and the signs are impossible to ignore. Hailey Bieber has been spotted multiple times without her wedding ring in New York City, sending shockwaves through social media and intensifying rumors that she's divorcing Justin Bieber. What started as whispers has now become a full-blown scandal, and the evidence is mounting that Hollywood's golden couple might be headed for Splitsville. Body language experts are saying Hailey is making an exerted effort to show she's ditched her wedding ring, and it's not by accident. This isn't just about a forgotten piece of jewelry, this is about a marriage that appears to be falling apart in real time, and the world is watching every devastating moment unfold. The bombshell evidence everyone's talking about didn't come from a leaked phone call or anonymous source. It came from Hailey's own hand. The model appeared to send a sign to husband Justin as she made sure to put her ringless left finger on full display across multiple outings. We're not talking about one careless moment where she forgot to put it on. On Thursday, the 28-year-old was photographed sans her diamond band while stepping out for breakfast and later again during another outing in Manhattan. Top body language experts are calling this deliberate, saying Hailey is making a point of ditching her wedding ring after becoming fed up with Justin's behavior. Think about it. When you're married to one of the most photographed men on the planet, you know every detail of your appearance will be scrutinized. This wasn't an oversight, this was a statement. The timing couldn't be more telling. For years, Hailey has been fiercely protective of her marriage, constantly defending their relationship against critics and trolls. Now she's walking around Manhattan without the symbol of their union, and she's making sure everyone notices. But that missing ring is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to what's really going on behind closed doors. Reports are surfacing that the embattled couple had a bitter Father's Day clash, leaving Hailey beyond furious with Justin's behavior. Father's Day should have been a celebration for the new dad, but instead it became another battleground in what sources are describing as an increasingly toxic relationship. What could have happened during what should have been a happy family moment that pushed Hailey over the edge? Claims suggest she's been pushed to the brink by Justin's alleged bratty antics. We're talking about a woman who built her own empire with Rhode beauty, who's known for her professionalism and composure, now reportedly at her breaking point. The fact that this explosive argument happened on Father's Day makes it even more significant. This was supposed to be Justin's first Father's Day as a dad to their son Jack, born in August 2024. Instead of bonding as a family, they were apparently tearing each other apart. Sources close to the situation are saying this wasn't just another disagreement, this was the moment everything changed. And it's not the first time Justin's behavior has allegedly caused problems in their marriage. The cracks in this picture-perfect marriage have been showing for months, but everyone chose to ignore them. Back in May 2025, divorce rumors were swirling so intensely that both Justin and Hailey felt compelled to address them publicly. Justin broke his silence about the gossip and lies being spread about their marriage, claiming people were just jealous. But here's the thing, when celebrities are constantly having to deny divorce rumors, it usually means there's some truth to the speculation. In March 2025, there was another wave of divorce buzz that Justin seemingly tried to end by posting photos of Hailey. Every few months, rumors surface, they deny everything, post some loving photos, and then the speculation starts all over again. The difference now is the silence. Unlike previous instances where both Justin and Hailey would quickly shut down divorce talk, this time they're staying quiet. Hailey is reportedly fed up with Justin's behavior, and her actions are speaking louder than any Instagram post or public statement ever could. What's particularly concerning is how these issues seem to be escalating. Their relationship has unfolded alongside fame, fandom, and constant speculation since they first connected as teenagers, but sources suggest Justin's recent behavior has been particularly problematic. Reports of Justin's bratty antics paint a picture of a man who might be struggling with the pressures of fame, fatherhood, and marriage. We're talking about someone who's been in the spotlight since he was a child, and the toll that kind of life takes on a person can be devastating. Those close to the situation are describing behavior that's pushing Hailey to her absolute limit. Think about what it would take for someone as composed and professional as Hailey to make such a public statement by removing her wedding ring. This isn't someone who acts impulsively or creates drama for attention. This is someone who's been backed into a corner. The transformation from the Justin who seemed so grateful and in love during their early marriage to whatever he's allegedly become now is shocking. The couple welcomed their son Jack in August 2024, and becoming new parents should have brought them closer together. Instead, it seems to have highlighted whatever issues were already festering beneath the surface. Sources suggest that Justin's behavior has become increasingly difficult to manage, and Hailey has been carrying the burden of trying to hold their family together while managing her own successful career and dealing with constant public scrutiny. But there's another factor that's been haunting their marriage from the beginning. Let's address the elephant in the room that has been following this couple since day one: Selena Gomez. Justin and Hailey's relationship timeline is complicated, with the pair initially dating after reconnecting at church in 2014, but Justin admitting he was hesitant to commit for fear of hurting Hailey. The timing of their marriage has always raised eyebrows. Justin and Hailey got married in September 2018, but the speed of their engagement and marriage led many to believe it was a rebound situation. The constant comparisons to his past relationship have never stopped, and that kind of pressure can destroy even the strongest marriages. Fan theories and social media speculation about whether Justin ever truly moved on have been a constant source of tension. Hailey has had to deal with death threats, harassment, and constant questioning about whether she's just a placeholder in in Justin's life. That kind of psychological torture would break anyone, and it's been going on for years. The fact that these divorce rumors are surfacing now when they have a newborn baby suggests that whatever issues existed from the beginning of their relationship have finally reached a breaking point. Sometimes having a child can either strengthen a relationship or expose its fundamental flaws, and it looks like it might be the latter for the Biebers. The irony of this situation is that while Hailey's marriage appears to be crumbling, her career has never been stronger. Hailey will remain with Rhode as its COO and head of innovation, overseeing creative, product innovation, and marketing, with a major acquisition deal expected to close later in 2025. She's built an empire with Rhode Beauty that's revolutionizing the skincare industry. She's financially independent, professionally successful, and has proven she doesn't need Justin's fame or fortune to thrive. This success might actually be giving her the confidence to finally address the problems in her marriage instead of just enduring them. When you're financially dependent on someone, it's much harder to leave a bad situation, but Hailey has options now, and that might be exactly what's terrifying Justin. She's not the young model who married the pop star anymore. She's a businesswoman who's built her own brand and doesn't need to tolerate behavior that's damaging her mental health and family stability. The contrast between her professional success and personal struggles is stark. In business, she's in control, making decisions and building something meaningful. In her marriage, she's apparently been dealing with bratty antics and behavior that's pushing her to the brink. Body language experts are analyzing every photo and public appearance, noting that Hailey's recent behavior suggests she's making an exerted effort to signal her displeasure. When someone who's usually so careful about their public image starts sending obvious signals like this, it means they've reached a point where they don't care about maintaining the facade anymore. The separate outings, the missing ring, the timing of these revelations, everything points to a woman who's done pretending everything is fine. She's making sure to put her ringless left finger on full display, which is essentially a public declaration that she's reconsidering her marriage. What's particularly telling is the lack of attempt to explain or deny these latest developments. In the past, both Justin and Hailey would quickly address rumors with social media posts or public statements. The silence this time is deafening and suggests that maybe there's nothing left to deny. The body language experts are also noting signs of frustration from Justin, but his response has been notably absent from the conversation. While Hailey's making bold statements with her actions, Justin seems to be retreating from the public eye entirely. The question everyone's asking is whether this is just another rough patch or the beginning of the end. The reports of Hailey being beyond furious after their Father's Day clash suggest this isn't something that can be easily fixed with flowers and an apology. When you have a newborn baby, divorce becomes incredibly complicated. There are custody considerations, financial arrangements, and the impact on their child to consider. But staying in a toxic relationship for the baby often does more harm than good, and Hailey seems to be realizing that. The fact that she's being so public about her displeasure suggests she might be trying to force Justin's hand. Either he needs to address whatever behavioral issues are causing these problems, or she's prepared to take more drastic action. This feels like an ultimatum played out in public. Legal experts are already speculating about what a Bieber divorce would look like. With both parties having significant assets and a young child involved, it would likely be a complex and highly publicized process. But Hailey's recent behavior suggests she might be prepared for that battle. The timing is also significant. With her Rhode Beauty acquisition deal expected to close later in 2025, she's about to be in an even stronger financial position. If she's planning to leave, now would be the time to do it. What we're witnessing might be the end of one of Hollywood's most talked about marriages. Whether this leads to counseling, separation, or divorce remains to be seen, but one thing is clear: the fairy tale version of their relationship is over. What happens next will depend on whether Justin can address whatever issues are causing Hailey to consider walking away from their marriage, or if she's already made up her mind that she's done. The world is watching, and every move they make will be analyzed for clues about what's really happening behind closed doors. But if recent events are any indication, we might not have to wait much longer to find out whether Hollywood's golden couple can save their marriage, or if they're heading for one of the most talked about divorces in recent memory.